Good morning. Today is the 30th of April and here we are at Port Solent near Portsmouth for their bi-monthly Classic Car Sunday event. I do apologise in advance for the wind noise if I get things wrong, which has happened a lot so far because this is part 2, and if I fall over, it's just the way that it goes in this channel. So we'll start with this car here. BMW M cars are very welcome here apparently. M3, get this right, E92 I think that is. Next to a Mark 1 Golf, 82, 83 registration. Someone's going out in a Kia we can't talk about. Yeah, Mark 1 GTI. Next to a Caddy, a little bit later, sort of 86, 87 on a D, but presumably has the GTI engine in it. And some very, very big BBS wheels. And some Recaro seats. Gosh, that Mark 1 Dash, wow. I remember it from a Jetta my parents used to have when I was a child. Anyway, so we're going from Germany over to Australia with this Monaro. I wonder if this was originally a Vauxhall version, or if it's just has badges on it, or if it's been imported, I don't know. Big V8s, what we got in this country with V8s. I've actually driven one of it. I drove it in 2023. It was a 2005 car with the most basic V8 in it. Still really, really fast thing. And a Series 2 Elise next to an M100 Elan, excellent. It's not the Elan I filmed back in January. That car's now been sold on somewhere else. This is a 90 to 1991 registration. Most of them were the turbo because it wasn't actually that much more expensive than a standard car, and you got more things as well. Yeah, it's the SE with those lovely Renault Alpine rear tail lamps. It's the back of the Elise, and then we have the X220 Turbo, which is also based on a Series 2 Elise. I did a walk around of one of these actually a while ago now. I could barely get in the car, which is sort of embarrassing, never mind. I think we've seen this TV up before, haven't we? We had a discussion in the comment section about the film Swordfish. Tuscan from about 2000. MGB GT V8 on the way out. 73, 24 registration. It's a real one actually, rather than some of it's just an engine in the 4-cylinder one. Mercedes-Benz SL. Facelifted R129. Have a look and see what model exactly this is. SL 500, excellent. Nice big V8 in there. Range Rover Sport SVR, I think, or something like that. Not really, don't know much about those, but wow. 1987 to 1988. Suzuki SJ413, later known as the Samurai. I think these were built in Spain. This one has got no rust on it at all, which is an absolute and utter miracle. My gosh, that's fantastic. Then some Volvos, 4 Volvos. Volvo Amazon, it's 122S. From, let's look at the plate again, 1967 to 8 on the F. Volvo had just had this sort of thing they did for years where they had one model and they just kept it in production when they actually already replaced it. It happened all the time. Technically Amazon, by this time that this was built, the 145 was already in production. Then we're going to just be very careful about this particular one. We're going to have a look again at this 144 instead. This is actually a pre-facelift one. This is a 71. I'm very happy to see these Volvos here from the Portsmouth section of the Volvo Owners Club. This one belongs to Mike, who coordinates the section, and it's we've got a picnic set in it. can't remember how long he's had it for. He's had it for absolutely yonks. Then there's a 164 here as well. A product of superb Swift engineering, yes indeed. This one has the later door handles on it, which were used in the 240 until 1993. The 144 has the earlier door handles on it. I think they were changed to 164 at the same time as the 144. Very, very nice. Volvo's own 6-cylinder engine. Cadillac is on the way out. I'll get run over by a massive pink Cadillac. That'd be a bad look. There we are, very nice. Yeah, 7172 registration, so a little bit later. Let's read the information sheet on this car and see if we can discuss it, viewers. Yes, it's a V60 Polestar. 350 horsepower, but it's now been tuned to 450. Excellent, viewers. There is a review of this generation of V60 coming up on the channel soon. Unfortunately, it's just a T4, it's not a Polestar one, but there we go. This is a facelift one, so it'll be 2016, something like that. Right, now some different things here, viewers. We've got some modified Fords. This is probably an Anglia, I should think. Yeah, Anglia with a 351 cubic inch V8 in it. Definitely not standard. Now is this Morris Minor, which wow. What does that say? Is that Lancia range? Wow. Okay. Wonderful. It's not a modification I've seen before, I don't think. Wolseley. Is this a 6110 or something like that? Let's take a look here, viewers. This is a 6110. Be about 1965, something like that. Most of them are black because a lot of them were used by the police. And then an MGTD. Is this the one we saw the other day, viewers? Yes, it is. £16,500. 7949 589552. As Mr. Bill from the Fuel Power channel says, this could be yours. It's 1952, that one is. This will be presumably like immediately post-war Austin. Austin 16. It's very nice. Beautiful. Right, viewers, we're going to skip a load of stuff down here and go straight on to this very, very nice Vectra CVXR, what we've seen at Lockheath before. Excellent. We do like this, viewers. 2006-7 registration, facelifted one. 2.8 turbo V6 in this. And it's been to a Nürburgring, or has it? Answers in the comment section below. Renault 15 TL, 1973-74 registration. There was also the 17, which had a different side window treatment that was the sort of higher specification car. In this TL model, you don't even get a rev counter. Who would want to buy a sporty car in the early 70s without a rev counter? Seems a little bit sort of disingenuous to me, viewers, but there we go. What do I know? Right, next, this lovely, lovely 2024 Aston Martin. Every time I see this car, which is sort of virtually everything we go to, and it's a fantastic sign the owner likes taking it out and doesn't want to just keep it in the garage all the time. I can't find a chap who owns this, so I can't ask him if I can have a go at filming it. We probably won't get insurance for it, but we see filming a walk around of that car would be interesting. Another MGB here, 7071 registration. I think we saw this the other day, didn't we? There's actually not been that many MGBs here today, relatively speaking, at all. Ooh, an Austin A55 from 1958, I presume. Yeah, A55 this will be. It's a Mark 1 as opposed to the Mark 2 that was the Farina car. A55 Cambridge, excellent. Next, Citroen 2CV Charleston, 1984-85 registration. Before you say it, viewers, I know Ian Seabrook likes 2CVs. I know that, viewers. Very aware of actually, I think. Oh my gosh, McLaren. Yeah. The Artura 2024 registration. Can't say I know much about those. Wow, an early Austin 7. This would be like 100 years old or something like that. This crazy. Wow. That's pretty good, that, isn't it? Brilliant. And then we've got this crazy Capri with parachutes. Now, hang on a second. Something really weird going on here. Capri Mark IIIs were introduced in March 1978 on an S plate. This is on an R plate. So I don't know what's going on here at all. It's just me, or is that front end a little bit? No, it's not too long. This might be a Mark II with a Mark III front end. It's quite easy to do that, actually. But a Mark I CRV, it's been painted to Jurassic Park vehicle. Excellent. Where's this little glasses of water on the dashboard?
Are you modified the engine at all?
Brilliant. Just in case you're under any sort of presupposition as to what's allowed here, all hot rods, all supercars, all Porsches, all electric vehicles, kit cars, M-powered BMW and Mercedes RS Audis, tractors, classic industrial and military vehicles, all classic vehicles pre-95, that's sunny, all American, Australian, all motorbikes, scooters, 400 plus vehicles, all emergency vehicles. There we go. Excellent. Let's have a look at these Vauxhall VXR8s or Holdens. Well, listen to that crazy Capri that's coming out this way. My goodness me. That doesn't look like it's got much steering wheel. I wonder if that's that chap's daughter. It probably is. Whether she likes going around in Daddy's crazy Capri. So VXR8, this will be, oh gosh, 2010 or something like that, or I can't remember now. I'm very bad at that sort of thing. Same with this one. These have been modified as well. If that's an auto, could you get a manual VXR8? You probably could, couldn't you? TVR was on the way out with beige leather interior. Chimera. Right, let's continue where we left off. We need to just make sure we cover everything here, because that's what we do on this channel. Code replica 2016 to 17 with Gardner Douglas power, 6.2 V8 will be a Corvette engine, won't it? Gardner Douglas, I think, is the name of the manufacturer of these replicas. Another one here. I would probably ignore that plate from 1981-82. It's probably a bit later than that. LS 6-litre V8, excellent. That will be, I think, from the late 2000s, that engine. And next to it, a Dodge Viper. Fantastic. I think these had a V10 engine in them. Very nice, dude. I wouldn't want to drive one of these, though, because we might actually crash and die, which is probably less than desirable. Ooh, viewers, Escort RS Turbo, Series 2, 1990 only on an H. I wonder why it's not got the RS Turbo steering wheel there then. That is a bit of a mystery. Mark 1 Escort Mexico. We'll just get some footage of this as pulling out, because otherwise we're not going to get it. Some RS wheels. Now, I wonder if it's like £1 a minute, £1 a second that it's going up as we're watching it. That generally is what happens. What happens with these Mark 1 and Mark 2 Escorts, particularly the 2 doors, of course. I wonder what's more valuable, this or this 1965 Lotus Cortina Mark 1. We've seen quite a few of these, haven't we? I think we saw 2 on Thursday at Locks Heath. This is a completely separate one. Quite a few in this area then. And then, of course, there's a Ferrari 308 GTB. Did they make them as late as 1987? Clearly they did, because here is one. Plymouth Scamp. I'm not sure I've ever seen one of these before, to be honest. That's for sale. £13,500. Is that a good price for a Plymouth Scamp, viewers? This is a 1970-71 model. Very square look, isn't it? Do we have a phone number? Yes, we do. 07470 491 354. Mr. Bill from the Fuel Power Channel says this could be yours. Vinyl seats, of course, get nice and hot on a summer's day. It's fabulous, isn't it? You can better get in frame. Porsche Cayman 2010. Then a nice Jaguar XJS. It's a V12, it'd be an HE, won't it? 82, 83, yep, a HE. And then a late 996 Carrera 4S 911. 6-speed manual. Another modified sit-up and bag Ford with a lot more power than the usual Cyber engine. Oh, Rover V8 in it. Excellent. Yeah, it's a popular V from the 1950s. And another Mark 1 Escort Mexico replica. £1 a second. Walking around it, of course, going up in value. HJ could have been originally registered by 40k themselves because HJ was on Essex plate. I think this one's for sale, viewers. It is. Wonder how much Ron wants for it. To find out, call 07873 790 061. As Mr. Bill from the Fuel Power Channel says, this could be yours. That cam belt looks incredibly easy to change, viewers. Wonder if that can be done in like 40 minutes or something. Ford Capri 2.8 injection Mark III. 1985-86 registration, probably an injection special, I would have thought. There's an earlier one here, 82, 83 on a Y with the pepper pot wheels. I wonder if this is a 5-speed or a 4-speed. Well, it's a 4-speed. More likely to be an 82 then. I drove one of these actually, an 82 in single tone forest green. This is a dual tone car. It was crazy car, very difficult gearbox on those, unfortunately. 1966 Volkswagen Splitty microbus. Then we've got Mark 6 Escort Cabrio gear model, 1996-1997, and then 76-77 Ford Escort 1.3 with one mirror, 1.3L. Fabulous. Right, we're almost at the end now, aren't we? Because people are leaving. What is this? It's a Mitsubishi Strada pickup, 91-92. Definitely Japanese domestic market, all decked out in rally art paraphernalia. Fantastic. I wonder what engines this got in there. I really hope it's a nice bigger V6. I have no idea, viewers. Then this crazy RS 1600 Estate Mark III Escort 83-84 on a I believe we've seen this before, haven't we, viewers? We've seen this quite recently, haven't we? Much quicker than the normal Estates would have been. Another very, very nice Mark III Capri 2.8 injection 85-86 on the C. Then we've got this Cortina that we saw just the other day, in fact. Was that Alton or Loxley? I think it was Alton. And then we've got this Ford Concept Classic 2-door. Yeah, that's not the original Kent engine, is it? Something else in there. And Type 9 5-speed manual. Then we've got this Anglia. I can't remember model code for these Estates. Was this like a 105E as well? 66. They always look sort of funny with the Estates because it looks like it's just been designed by two completely different people. Because the shape of the saloon ones is so iconic that they just sort of look a bit different, a bit sort of more. And then we've seen this one before. A gentleman said to me when it was Alton last week that it shouldn't have both the 1600 GT and the Mexico badges. It's a South African import, this one, from about 1969 from memory. Yeah, there we are.